Hey everyone, and welcome to What Wednesday. Things that make you go what or what or what? Anyway, so today I am going to talk about the fact, well, let me tell you where this came from first. I had the opportunity to speak at the Prince William Chambers Council, Women's Leadership Council. Well, it's a mouthful, but man, these women are awesome. A room filled with powerful women who are on a journey of either entrepreneurship or they are full steam ahead in the business that they're employed at. And they just had so much energy. And I really loved it because let me just tell you, last Thursday, I did not have a lot of energy. I walked in there and I swear to God, I had a big old vat of Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Because Dunkin' Donuts is just better. Let's just be honest. Okay. I know my friends are going to hate me who love Starbucks. I used to love Starbucks too, but until I stopped drinking coffee with all kinds of flavoring in it, I'm actually tasting the coffee and I just got to tell you, Dunkin' Donuts is better. Anyway, that's a different subject. And that is things that make you go, what still? But we're not talking about that. We're talking about my opportunity to go speak to these women, and we talked about why 90-day goals are so important. And that's across the board. You don't have to be at work. You can be a stay-at-home mom and still have 90-day goals. Okay, 90-day goals like, hello, mine is to potty train my child because he is stubborn. However, while we were talking about these 90-day goals, and I finished up my presentation, and I had a question, and a woman stood up and said, well, you know, how do I make everything balanced? Because everybody talks about work-life balance. She goes, I have kids. I still have my own kids at home. I have grandkids. I have a business, you know, of course, my husband, all these things. Like, how do I balance that? And this is what I told her. I wish I could tell you that I came up with it myself, but I didn't. I watch Darren Daily. I subscribe to that, and I watch him every morning. And I think I heard, and I've done this for over a year now, almost 2 years. And I heard this probably last year. He was talking about work-life balance and the fact that it doesn't exist. And I was like, huh? Because, you know, everybody's like trying to like figure it out, right? What's going on? And this is what he said. I'm going to relay it to you. Your life consisted of you being a juggle master. So you're juggling and you have balls in the air that you're juggling. Some of these balls are glass, so you can't drop them. And some of these balls are rubber. So if you need to drop them every once in a while, then as you're juggling, then you can let them drop. Now some of your glass balls, some are mine. That's my son, my husband, my mortgage payment. Those are things I can't let drop, right? Some of the other things that I can let drop are networking events, other opportunities that I have, some one-to-one meetings. So those kinds of things, trips to the whatever, salon, those are like rubber balls, right? That they can drop and you can cancel. And so as you're going through your day or your life, there are seasons in your life where some of these things, you got to let them all drop. And right now, on a personal note, my family is going through a tough time with some potential death in the family. And those balls are all going to drop. Let me just tell you, if we need to sail up, we're gone. And that's for everybody. I mean, I lost my parents 2 years ago. And let me tell you, everything dropped except my husband and my son. And being up there to be with my family who were suffering the loss of my parents. So those things happen all the time. Sometimes we have great things happen in our life. You know, all of a sudden you get this huge account that's going to suck up all of your time. That's a wonderful thing. But you still have to let a few things drop to pick up this account. So work-life balance doesn't exist. It's never going to be completely balanced. You'll just give that up right now. And I got to tell you, when I heard this analogy, it totally freed me up. And so for me, when people ask me about work-life balance when I'm speaking, that is the analogy I give, because that is the one that resonates the most with me. And that could be on a business level, a personal level, or intermingled, which is why I love it so much. So that is the thing that made me go, what, this week? Because when I got the feedback from the presentation, I had probably about 4 or 5 women actually make a comment that was one of the best things that they heard out of the whole presentation. And that was a question and answer at the end. So I love those points in time where things that you don't bring up or you should bring up get brought up by others, and that way people get to hear those. So that is my What Wednesday, and I'm going to go ahead and put a plug in for myself. This is the holiday season. Some of you watching this would have gotten a Halloween card from me already, and if you haven't, just comment or PM me your address. I'll be happy to send you a Halloween card. And if you are looking for a solution for all of your card sending needs, that's business or personal, give me a PM and I'd love to help you out. So, what? It's over? It is. You guys have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time for What Wednesday. Bye. Icke Festus. Sorry about that.